I'm just a YouTuber, the host of this channel. In today's video, we'll be going over the top 5 tips that will improve your gameplay with Reaper in Overwatch. Now, if you don't know who Reaper is, he's a flanking DPS used primarily to take out tanks. With that said, let's get started. Tip number 1, flank. Unlike Soldier 76 kit, Reaper is built to be an aggressive flank, but don't take my word for it. Let's look at the setup we have here. On the left hand side we have the main healer Mercy, on the right hand side we have the DPS Junkrat, and down middle we have D.Va and Orisa, which are the 2 tanks on the enemy team. So, as you can see, I am flanked and they have no idea that I'm behind them, so let's ult and see what happens. As you can tell by the kill feed, I just took out 3 people. I took out one of the tanks, which is a shield tank, Orisa. I took out the main healer, Mercy, and I took out the Junkrat, which is a DPS. I'm about to take out D.Va, so if you'll excuse me, I have to uppercut the out of a 12-year-old. Tip number 2, get close. Reaper wields 2 shotguns of death, and are way more effective up close and personal rather than long distance like Hanzo, Widow, and Ashe. So the closer you are, the more damage you do. So go f*** them up, kid. Nothing's more annoying when a Brigitte decides to shield bash you and ruin your ult. So take my word for it. Avoid all stun heroes, such as Mei, McCree, Roadhog, and Brigitte. These fuckers will ruin your time to shine when you ult, and can do a lot of damage if you get up close and personal. So long story short, you get close, you're fucked. You want to make your ult count, and you're a close quarter combat type of character. So your best bet is to flank behind and get in between the enemy team. And since they're going to be grouped up most of the time, you can ult and ruin half of their team or a good decent a bit before they're able to kill you off. My recommendation, if they have a shield tank, try to get behind the shields because you'll be more effective that way. Otherwise, the shield's just going to take all your ult, and you won't do as much damage as you would if you would have ulted behind the shield.
Tip number 5. Make valuable picks. Your kit is primarily meant for tanks such as D.Va, Roadhog, and Orisa. But don't be afraid to make a few picks off of support and DPS. If you cut off heals from the enemy team, it will not only force them to fall back, but even die off quicker, and gives your team the ability to push forward.
So there you have it. There are my 5 tips that will hopefully improve your gameplay on Reaper. If you have any questions or any tips that you would like to recommend, leave them down in the comments. Let me know what you think of this video, and as a disclaimer, this is being released around the time where his lifesteal is around 50%, but these tips avoid the lifesteal passive ability basically, and they're nerfing it back down to 30%, I believe. So with that said, these tips should be still effective even after the patch. And like I said, guys, leave a like on the video if this content helped. I know it's a little bit different and kind of out of what I usually make, but if you guys want more content like this, let me know by leaving a like or dropping a comment. With that said, I'll see you guys next week for the next video.
Team, go and push the payload, or else there's no chance we'll win in this game. But if we play this smart, maybe we could hold them right away.